A lot of players, when they play melee, they think, okay, I hold down the melee button, or maybe if I'm moving forward, I hold down the melee button and the forward button. But that leaves us with a, I would consider, hidden gem. Something that the developers cooked and then just didn't really put on the big, front page of their menu. Something that I think deserves a little more appreciation. Now, I'm holding in my hand the Vertilac, which is a weapon that specifically benefits from using this. I'm talking about block combos. By holding down my block button, and for me it's the attack key because I enabled uh, the attack button input as a melee attack, I can do knockdowns. I can fire out these energy waves. All this cool stuff. This guy just died. I didn't even realize he was that damaged. Um, my bad. Uh, yeah. And that's only the whip combo. If you look at any combo after slotting in a stance mod, you will find, well, if you look after slotting in this any stance mod at the combo section, you'll see that with forward and holding block and using your melee, you have this thing, guided claw in this case. And, well, why don't people use that more? You can do normal melee attacks, yeah, but when it comes to block combos, suddenly it's all gone. All that combat knowledge. Let's look now at our lovely heavy scythe. Now neutral doesn't have anything different from not blocking. But when we go into forward block, doesn't that just look cool? I'm not trying to get kills here, by the way. I'm literally just having them as target dummies while I run around and show you guys how cool each melee combo is. Alright, that one's really cool. Now on to one in which we can start really cooking. The Doorclave. So heavy sides use Gale Force Dawn. That's the only stance they have. Doorclave, I'm using Defiled Snapdragon. Defiled Snapdragon, delicious. Defiled Snapdragon does have this. Yep, the neutral block combo, unlike the neutral combo itself, which can just eviscerate people like that, sends them absolutely flying. And I didn't realize they were this weak actually. But forward block? Now that is beauty to me. And all these knockdowns and all these random deaths for some reason. I don't know. I just think it's cool. Another one I like looking at is Gemini Cross for the Tonfas. It's got both a neutral and a forward block combo. So here's neutral. See, you jump into the air, and then you slam down. And here's forward. I just think these are really neat. Because yes, you can obviously do this, and yeah, it looks cool in its own right. But forward block combos, and even just normal neutral block combos, sometimes just have such fun animations that I have basically never seen the average player use. And finally, the last one that I want to highlight, the Coda Hirudo, using, I believe it's Brutal Tide. Let me just check real quick. It is indeed Brutal Tide. The Coda Hirudo was probably the first weapon that I started using forward block combos on, because this one has a 60% electricity bonus, so melee influence is a given. And the thing about melee influence is that no matter what you do, the enemy will die. Now, that gives you space to just do whatever you want, basically. Now, obviously right now, I'm not really trying to kill them. But they can die with the right setup. And probably not just, yeah. So yeah. And I think Koda Hirudo is just probably one of my favorite because, look, who doesn't want to just suddenly smack somebody with their heels? And there's so many knockdowns, I could easily run melee afflictions as well. So, yeah, why not? If you are thinking of playing melee and you're thinking, oh, it's all same-ish, I'm all just going up in front of somebody and hitting them a bit, right? Try forward block combos. A lot of them, they just look really cool. And frankly speaking, it just gets so far ignored for like practically no other reason than like people don't think about the fact that they exist. You just keep knocking this guy over forever. I'm telling you, it's so much fun. So yeah, that's all I really have to say. Is try them out. And yes, for those wondering, oh, why is Hydra just dropping this video? I mean, look, I know I haven't really been posting anything else. I only really post when I feel like I want to get something out there, which is why it's not particularly regular. Yeah, so I don't know when the next video will be, but you can always catch me when I go live. Again, join the Discord. Link will be in the description, so that you can get announcements of when I do go live and also announcements of when I can't. For example, past few mornings, it's been a bit noisy outside, lot of construction work, so I've not been able to go live. But hopefully in the future, next few days maybe, we'll see. Or maybe I'll just reschedule to nighttime. But yeah, that's been it from me. Thank you. I hope you found this cool and fun. And honestly, again, this isn't about metagaming. This is about actually enjoying yourself, right? Yeah, did you know that polearms do that? Hold on. Sorry. In comes a late contender, right? So this is like your usual melee stance, right? You're usually just whacking them with a stick. Look at that. Oh, wow. That was a hit, all right. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, check out check out all these the all these forward block stances and yeah, there's no neutral. But the forward block stance, woo, look at that. That looks fun. Actually would look good with Nacha. Um Sorry, I'm getting distracted. What I was gonna say was thank y'all for watching. If there's any cool stances you'd like to add, please add them in the comments. I will heart them if I think that they're also cool. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time. So this is so much fun. All right, bye.